The adult male black belt lightweight final. Representing Alliance, Michael Langhi. Also representing Alliance, Mansher, Khera.
All right, so we actually have a fight here, guys. Now this is Mansher Khera representing Marcelo Garcia from New York against Michael Langhi, the Alliance lightweight from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Now these two technically same team, but not teammates. And so they're gonna battle it out for the gold here in the 2015 World Nogi Championships. And there goes Khera diving in for a takedown, pulling guard at the same time. Khera, 23 years old, new black belt. Langhi, 30. Been on the scene long time. One of the most experienced and well-rounded lightweight competitors. Just an absolute consummate professional when it comes to Jiu-Jitsu. Khera, one of the new young guns coming through. Now you would imagine, obviously, with the relationship that Michael Langhi has had with Marcelo Garcia over the years, the familiarity he will have had with Marcelo's game means that he should be well prepared for what Mansher Khera can bring to the table. The question is, what does Mansher have that maybe Michael isn't so aware of? Are there any tricks that he's been able to add to that kind of game that might be able to catch Langhi unaware? And of course, Langhi's style very, very different to Marcelinho's. And so, how well will Khera be prepared to defend it? We were saying this earlier during the semi-final matches that Mansher Khera, he does like the X guard. He definitely does like the single X. He's very much a Marcelo student if you watch him stylistically, but he also loves to invert. He has some interesting transitions from what you would consider a reverse Berimbolo kind of position, getting into the X guard from there. Anything you've seen from Michael Langhi in the past, you know that his game is all about spinning, it's all about inverting. But right now, Langhi all top game. Look at the pass. Just over 2 minutes gone. 0-0. Langhi just feeling out. Mansher Khera trying to get his grips here. Marcelo is very fond of saying that the fight starts and ends with the grips. If you're able to control the grips, you're able to set up what you want, make your opponent act and react. Deny him his grips, and obviously it's incredibly difficult for him to get his game going. And this is what we're seeing here. We're seeing Langhi using that guillotine, that chin strap, coupled with a leg control to force a pass, but Khera doing a great job there of recovering guard. Advantage Langhi. Very measured approach here from both fighters. They're both feeling each other out, not overcommitting too much, not giving the other too much to work with, but at the same time probing, feeling for any openings, seeing what opportunities may present themselves. This is Mansher Khera's first Nogi World Championships as a black belt, having got his black belt earlier this year. Hands of Marcelo Garcia. Had a good run at the Nogi Pans just a couple of weeks ago in New York. But here now in the finals, this is good work from Mansher Khera to get this far through in what was an absolutely stacked division. Of course, Langhi was one of the favorites to make it through to the finals. If you'd read our previews that we put on flowgrappling.com earlier this week, myself and Andre Borges analyzing the divisions, and I'd actually mentioned that I figured that Langhi was the favorite. But the question is how his game transfers to Nogi, because he's known as a very much a spider guard player. He's known for his creative use of the lapel and the grips, and obviously without those in the no-gi changes things so much. But you know, we questioned this, and then in his first match yesterday, he came out, bang, took the back, wrapped up a rear naked choke, just put to rest any doubts that anybody may have was how effective his game is in no-gi. Of course, advancing through to the finals here at the 2015 World Jiu-Jitsu No-Gi Championships. So just over halfway now, 0-0, one advantage in Langhi's favor. Langhi on the attack again, looking to clear those legs. Khera doing a good job of maintaining his guard in the face of the pressure from Langhi. Hand fighting is the key here. By controlling Langhi's grips, it's very difficult for Langhi to clear Khera's legs out of the way. See Khera using that palm-to-palm grip, interlacing the fingers where necessary. Slows Langhi down. Langhi very quick, very dynamic competitor. Doesn't really want to give him that space to move. Langhi getting in close here. Khera possibly looking for a single leg X, but Langhi doing a good job of controlling the head. This is good from Khera. This is a good position. If he can get his single leg X going, if he can elevate Langhi, if he can start getting underneath. But Langhi clearing that hook there. Be careful, there isn't a DQ with that leg passing across this notorious position, single leg X, for inadvertent disqualifications. X guard now from Khera. This is good work, but Langhi backsteps out of it. Khera on the leg now, looking for a leg lock, inverting. It's great pressure, great defense from Langhi in the face of that. Just maintaining calm, great base. Quite a measured pace right now, but with these bursts of activity, you really can't afford to lose your focus in a match like this. You know, the rhythm, very much a stop-start affair, but these bursts of activities, these flurries of activity are so critical. And this is, I think, the strategy here is the idea is that try to lull the guy into a kind of a more relaxed kind of pace, and then boom, take advantage by taking it up a gear when you least expect it. Focus is, as I said, so important of a match of this magnitude here in the finals, the black belt lightweight division. Two minutes remaining. Khera looking for an arm drag there, but Langhi stuffs it. Now you see Khera coming underneath. This is the kind of game that I was talking about. This is the stuff that he's good at. He uses that single leg X and the X guard to spin around with these leg attacks. He's going to look to come up on top now, but Langhi rolling through, looking for the back. Khera doing his best to spin to recover his guard, but Langhi on that back, got a very, very tight body lock around the waist. 1 minute left. Advantage Langhi. There's 2 advantages on the board for him now. Out of bounds. Advantage, another advantage. Langhi, that's 3 advantages. 0-0 on the scoreboard. 44 seconds left. No, they're going to take the advantage back. That's 2 advantages. Back to the feet. And Mansher Khera is going to need to really push the pace here now. Langhi's guard, notoriously difficult to pass. Infamous. But Khera, he needs to get off that 0. He needs to start happening. Going for a leg drag here, but Langhi looking very comfortable. Less than 10 seconds on the clock here. There it is, end of the match. Michael Langhi wins, 2 advantages, 0-0 on the scoreboard. Very, very close match, razor thin. Wow, what a match. The Mansher Khera really impressed me in that match there. Taking Langhi full 10 minutes. Out conceding a single point. Attacking throughout, but Michael Langhi, so experienced. This is where the experience comes into play. Just catching those little advantages here and there obviously makes all the difference. And that difference equates to a gold medal at the World No-Gi Jiu-Jitsu Championships.